on Spotify with Stephanie's Rock Show. We are getting into sports right now. We've got a professional baseball player from the Diamondbacks and the River Cats. Thank you for coming by.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So, dude, when did you start baseball? What age did you start?
I think I started T-ball around 5 years old and then pretty much played from there on out, but started T-ball at about 5.
When did you know, like, I'm good? I'm really good.
I think around 10, 11 is when it started to like sort of click that like I was one of the better players like in the city and then one of the better players in the state. Like 12, 13 years old is when I started figuring out that I was one of the best in the state.
You were standing out. You were getting all the girls in 6th grade. They were like, you're so good at baseball.
Well, I was homeschooled in 6th and 7th grade, so it wasn't a lot of girls there.
No
So
way.
yeah. 6th and 7th grade,
Wow.
they took me out of school and homeschooled me.
So baseball
Yes.
was your social interaction. That was like your
Yeah,
school.
for sure. Those 2 years, those are pretty much the only friends I had were people that I had were on my baseball team. Basically, it was sort of always like that though, even when I did go to school.
Those are the homies. Okay, so I just watched this. You got to take me back. 2020 was actually a good year for you. You had 2 home runs in one game. How did you feel that
Yeah.
day?
Well, going into the day, not great. I didn't start my career very well there in 2020, so I was really just trying to get any type of like base hit I could possibly get. And when I hit the first one, it just hit on the barrel. I was just excited that I finally figured out. Like I forgot sort of what it felt like to even touch the barrel of the bat. So when it hit it, I was like, oh, thank goodness! I actually hit the ball decent, and then it went out, and I was like, okay, cool, awesome, first career home run, that's great. Like, and then the next one, like, I was really just trying to get the ball and play and get another run in, and it went out too, and I was like, well, this is a good day. It would have been better if there were fans there, but COVID.
Yeah. How do you not, though? I feel like you just still lightly jogged. You didn't do anything cocky. You didn't do a signature dance move. You were just like, no big deal, another home run. How come you didn't do something crazy?
I don't know, because I mean, I'm like new school, but I still got brought up like when I first got into AAA and stuff with the old school mentality, I guess, and it was more just like not showing up the game and not doing. I mean, I guess that was a little bit before all the crazy stuff, all the like dance moves that go on around the bases and stuff that happen now. I guess I got brought up in a little bit different of an era, like from my minor league career. So there was none of that when I was coming up through the minor leagues. It was just get around the bases and go celebrate with your teammates.
You were humble about the winning experience. So tell me about being on the River Cats. Did you ever get to kind of go to rehab and play with the Giants or practice with the Giants? Or what was your experience like with the Sacramento River Cats?
I mean, I got into a bunch of spring, before getting to Sacramento for the season, there was a lot of spring training with the Giants and stuff like that. So that was basically the only interaction I had with the big club. But it was fun in Sacramento. It's definitely different than Texas, that's for sure. But I liked how the park was close to downtown, so I could just scooter to my hotel every night. That was really convenient for me. But like the fans were good, people were pretty good, so it was a good experience for me.
Yeah. So you're back out in Texas and you're coaching right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, I coach youth baseball. I do youth anywhere from 10U to 18U training, college guys too. But I coach too. I coach an 11-year-old travel select team and then a 12-year-old travel select team.
Awesome. Well, thanks
Yeah.
so much for taking time out of your day and stopping by the podcast. And we want you back on the River Cats out here in West Sacramento. That'd be great. So
All
hopefully we see you in California again.
right. Thank you. Thank you for having me.